Hello everybody, my name is Jay and thank you guys very much for joining me today. So if you've never been to my channel before, basically this is a live stream commentary where we go through as the stream goes on. We try to do kind of a, what's the proper word, reaction to it as things go on, kind of allow you guys to kind of contribute, let it be more of a community party, because AMD's live stream is of course just for information, and I personally prefer to have a kind of like a community. Everyone here is really excited for this. I am personally, spent lots of time and effort making lots of videos, so I want this to kind of be more of a community to kind of go through and talk about stuff. So rather than start the stream right at the beginning of when they start their live stream up, I'm going to kind of be giving a little bit of a starting time at the beginning to kind of go through and let you all talk, and of course have put in input and basically talk about things. So basically how this will work is you guys can go through and kind of make your comments, reactions, etc. as the stream goes on. And I'm aware that the stream itself went down, but I will definitely be getting that too. I'll be finding that for y'all, so it's not a big issue. That's kind of what the point of this being. So sorry man, I'm sorry Shadon, I'm sorry man. Okay, so AMD's stream is down. I think they just put it up to test, and then of course they'll have it fixed. This is the website that I'm actually pulling it from. So it's their Computex event. So if they don't put it on here, I can't really do much. But basically this will be more of a time for you all to talk, etc. And I just want to say though, sorry about that. I just want to say 200 viewers is a lot, and I really appreciate all of you for joining me today. Honestly, I think honestly they just got it up to test, and then they're probably going to put it up on later in a second. Obviously you guys can watch this directly from AMD, but I appreciate you all watching it through me because we like to have a little bit of a conversation. We did this at CES when they had their CES live stream. We had a good bit of viewers on there watching as well, so this will of course be kind of the same way. And as I said though, really appreciate you all joining me. I've made a lot of videos talking about what I really hope from Ryzen, especially it's so rare in this tech world, I guess, that we have all these good leaks and rumors that really are so out of the ballpark of what we usually see. It's nice to see a lot of innovation, I guess, hopefully. There's a test that's taken down. Yeah, it was the test that's taken down. The official stream is in the official hour, so we'll have it back up, don't worry about it. But at least you can watch the stream now. Yeah, I know. But I've made a lot of videos about it, probably 20 or 30. So I've really, really excited for this. And I really hope that it goes well. Let me just close out of Discord real quick. But let me know what all your thoughts are down in the chat right now. I really, as I said, appreciate you all watching. If you're interested, subscribe. If not, have a wonderful day. And if I never see you again, just know that there's some other people out there that are really looking forward to seeing what AMD has. And I wouldn't say call myself an AMD fanboy. I just got to say that this AMD, these leaks are very promising, and I definitely err on the side of performance, so I'm really looking forward to seeing some good performance. I'm interested in the supposed $99 6-core base 3000 series chip, and I definitely would agree there. That's going to be one powerful gaming chip. And I really hope that AMD announces the CPUs, but apparently they won't until E3, which I think what we're going to end up getting is probably something along the lines of maybe like she talks about it. We might get a couple benchmarks. We may get a couple sneak peeks. Hopefully we get some Navi. Hopefully we get some Ryzen 3000 series, and I really would be happy with that from there. The 3600 and the 3600X is the interest for me. Honestly, I think everyone is looking forward to getting something. And I gotta say though, I really appreciate having a bunch of people that are just as passionate about this as I am. Like, it's just nice to be able to sit down and talk with people. I love doing this. So NVIDIA needs a competitor right now. I would agree. NVIDIA, with the recent prices of their graphics cards, have been higher than what the 10 series was, so I would agree they do need some competition. I'm interested in the $99 chip. I hear a lot of that. Yeah, I would agree. The $99 chip is definitely good overclock. I have a feeling with lower amount of cores, I'm sure it'd be better for overclocking, so I think it would be definitely the best chip. And who the heck would not want 6 cores at like 5 gigahertz. That would be the best gaming processor. You don't even need more than that for even streaming. Okay. Possibly in video editing streaming. I think AMD will charge more. Honestly, it will have to see. Obviously, with the 7 nanometer architecture increase, they're definitely going to be investing a lot more. So I think they'd want that return on that investment. Yeah, honestly, I just gotta say I love having you all here to talk about this a little bit early, and we're starting 30 minutes early, and this is basically just going to be a pre-stream just to sit down and talk about all the interesting things that you all are excited about. If you're new, you can always just say something in the stream chat, and we can have a pretty nice conversation. But yeah, I guess my general consensus is if you want to stick around and check out the other stuff that we do on this channel, I got some epic game stuff, etc. Go for it. And if not, I'm glad you joined me for the day. I'm very grateful, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and stuff. I'm not really one about subscribers. I just enjoy the computer stuff. I'm really a big fan of tech. So let's see. AMD Ryzen 3 3300 4 gigahertz. I think that meant 8 cores. 16 threads. I don't think that's what it's going to be, especially from going from 4 cores all the way up to 8. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the leak with having the Ryzen 3600X being 8 cores, 16 threads is definitely possible. So slow down, guys. This chat is getting a little out of hand. I apologize. Let's see what we got. Great to see you streaming, Jay. I really appreciate those nice comments. Thank you, man. 3800X is $400, dude. I hope so. I'm upgrading. Like, you see, hey, if y'all have any question about how much I've put my work into, I got an extra 300 or 3700X right here that I have no current use for. So I tell you what, this is gonna be a good day. I apologize, my chair is a little squeaky. The production budget around here is not the best. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I should probably get a coffee cup up here. And thank you guys for almost 400 viewers. Absolutely amazing. And honestly, I'm glad that so many people are so interested in this. It's just so nice. So if y'all haven't watched any of my videos, I'm going to summarize them real quick. First off, my belief is that these rumors are going to be somewhat true. Prices may be a little high. Clock speeds may be a little lower, but I definitely think that the core counts are going to be relatively accurate. We don't know, of course, but that's what my hunch is doing, and that's just reciting from one of my previous videos. Let's see what else. I also said that it's going to be a really big performance increase and definitely put AMD much closer to Intel in terms of gaming performance. Let's see. I'm looking forward to $200 2700X. Man, hey, you're interested in buying mine? I'll give it to you for $200. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm dead serious. $200 right here. I'm dead serious. I don't need it. Shouldn't be leaking. I'm not leaking. Did you just say no? Not 3700X. Sorry, 2700X. 2700X. Sorry, guys. Sorry, that would be my bad. 2700X. If you guys can see that. I have a few. Actually, those are mostly boxes. I gotta Be Quiet sent me a cooler though. They sent me a cooler before it released. I had a review embargo. Maybe I'll get. I don't know. We'll see. Ryzen 9 will be awesome. I'm really excited. Okay, so another thing that I was talking about earlier though is Navi is not going to be. What's the right word? I don't think it's going. I think a lot of the leaks online are also saying this. I don't think it's going to be something that's above the 2080 Ti. I don't think that, because I think they're going to follow the same thing they did with Vega and release mid-range cards. Now, that's not necessarily saying it's going to be bad, but I think we're all going to be kind of disappointed depending on what Navi is. And I don't know. Obviously, I have no clue in this. Ryzen 3000 APUs. Honestly, I hope they're good. I really could go for some good APUs. Are they making Ryzen 9? I got no clue, but I hope they are, because that stuff looks awesome. I don't even know if they're going to name it that, but heck, I'd love to see Ryzen 9, especially with those amount of cores. Which bear is the best? I mean, polar bears, but that's kind of sad because they're all dying currently because of global warming. Ryzen 9 is definitely a Threadripper on the M4. Navi, I hope matches 2070 and 2080, but we'll have to see. And if the three and Bionic Gorilla says if the 3007 or 600X can hit 5 gigahertz on auto boost, it will become a national holiday. Yes, I would agree. Let's do that. I'm sorry, chat is getting a little out of hand, so I apologize if I missed something. Even with just 12 cores, it'd be a desktop powerhouse. I would agree. Spymaster Jimmy, man, if y'all want to know, back when I first started streaming on Twitch, like when I was in middle school, my boy Spymaster Jimmy was there, one of my very first Twitch followers, and now with almost 500 views, it's absolutely insane. So if you guys want to give him big credit, he was one of the very first people that helped me along in starting, I guess, my YouTube career. So definitely give a big thanks to him if you or at least enjoying the stream today. Let's see. Due to deforestation, selective feeding, that would also be due to polar bears. I appreciate the subscriber, and as I said, I'm not really big on subscribers. If you subscribe, I do tech stuff. If you don't, I still think you're a wonderful person and have a wonderful day. I'm not really about that. Yeah, you're an OG. Actually, let's make you a moderator. There you go. You're a moderator. Void Arrow says, "Holy crap!" Yeah, I would agree with you, man. I'm pretty. Yeah, 500 viewers. What's happening? We got a big, exciting event coming up shortly. So we're going to, yeah, it's a pretty big, exciting event that's coming up. Big announcements. I'm gonna get Void Era and both them, so that way, in case something happens, you all are both chat moderators, since I both can trust you. Yeah, I would agree there, man. That's a lot of viewers. I really appreciate you all, though. Keep the Ryzen 1200, update the BIOS, and you can use a 3000 series chip on that. This is true. I have an RTX 2060. That's nice, man. Honestly, for me, I've done a little bit of gaming. I like my 1080 Ti, and I've never really needed much. I just do the video editing. I really could go for the Ryzen 9, though, because the 16 cores and 32 threads would be absolutely awesome. And guys, to be fair, the only reason this is popular is because I'm covering something that's, I don't know, hot stuff. I'm not, after this, it's just going to be back to the usual, making videos every, day and getting maybe 3 or 4 subscribers. I really am grateful for this opportunity, and I really appreciate being, everyone taking interest in my stream. So I really appreciate y'all. Let's see. Christmas is early. I don't know, man. No, the stream is not done. We're just waiting. We're just getting started. We got another like 10 minutes, hopefully, and they'll start up. I want to get a computer, but I poor. My best advice is yard sales. I've done a lot of yard selling, and that's such a great way to get started. Will I update to an X570 board? So right now I've got a bunch of people interested and that I know that are already committed to me to buying me upgrading their computer. So I'm going to have, whenever they release, whatever the new stuff is, likely I'm going to have the 12-core processor. I'm definitely going to be upgrading to the 16-core processor. I'm going to be doing benchmarks on all of that stuff if it comes out. Obviously, I'm saying that if. But I plan to have physical copies of that stuff whenever they buy it, whenever it comes out and released. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of benchmarks. If you want to subscribe for that, go for it. If not, find it somewhere else. That's cool. Let's see. But yeah. Does it run Minecraft? Watch President. Yep. Scratch upgrading from an i5. Yeah. Overclocked my Ryzen 3 1200 to 3.7 gigahertz, but it reached almost 90 degrees. That's not such a good idea. See no difference between first and second gen. I mean, honestly, first and second gen, not the biggest difference. Not really any change in cores. You got AMD Stormy technology there. That was the difference. You got a little bit better precision boost. Jay, how about you give me some of those parts behind you? He slowly pulls out. Let's not endorse violence, man. The world is already such a violent place. I gotta say that. Oof. I will say though, I do have some extra motherboards. So if you're ever in town, man, you can come over. Yeah. So third gen is definitely a huge architecture leak. We finally got Zen 2. So it's definitely a big increase in what previously we saw. Yeah, let's see, what else am I missing? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Chat is going wild. I really, as I said, appreciate it. Oh yeah, Minecraft with ray tracing. That is absolutely awesome. but can it run Crysis? Dude, if these APUs can run Crysis, oh my goodness, I can't talk. Used to have an FX 8120. It was okay in its day, despite its rep. Ryzen 6, 1600, I think you mean 5. Fly across the country. Ryzen 5, yes. Let's see. Timmy, most of the people underclock. Do you have any DDR4 RAM for sale? I need 16 gigabytes if you're selling it slightly cheaper. I don't have any extra. I'm actually short on RAM currently. I've got like 3 systems down here, and that's even DDR3. Also, if you're interested, I do build computers for people on live streams. If you're interested, if not, I have a website doing that. I do, computer repair and stuff and upgrades. But if you're interested, if not, oh well. We should start up a new Minecraft server. Yeah, I think that'd be cool too. We gotta have that ray tracing, RTX ray tracing on though. Absolutely. You gotta have that RTX, the ray tracing on Minecraft. Like that's impressive. How long's socket support for Ryzen 2? So I think what you're trying to ask is how long is Ryzen AM4 gonna be supported? I think what 2 Eyes Extreme said is just 2020 is what I think they officially said. My personal guess is after 2020 they're gonna move to AM5, and I think I made in a video too where I discussed about AM5 might be both Threadripper and regular desktop processors in one socket. I think that was my video. I made a video about that, talking about that. How I think it would just be such a good opportunity for having infinite or the whole product stack to be upgraded. Let's see. Upgrade your RAM and CPU. Yeah, honestly, I'm upgrading my CPU if it turns out to be good. Really, I'm looking forward to whatever this happens to be. Just gonna be super excited and super stoked, I guess. When does it start? We've got about the music down a little bit. Well, including the fact that I don't have any music playing currently. That's interesting. Yeah, I hope for some good single core performance. I think we all really are. Let's see if did AMD by chance update. Maybe they started the stream. Yeah, there we go. We got the stream back up. Put this at full screen. There we go. So we're good. But I'm really excited for this. Yeah. What else do we got? Hope for good single core performance. I think everyone really does, to be honest. Single core performance are gonna be great. Oh, Spymaster, I don't need no money, man. I am not poor. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not really someone about money, man. I'm just here because I enjoy the tech and I love talking with y'all and having a bunch of people, almost 450 people that really enjoy the same things I do is just invaluable. AIO coolers. I have the Fractal Design S36 Celsius. I've had it for about 1.5 years. It's got like a 5-year warranty. I haven't had any issues with it. Only problem is it's not RGB, so you have to get some RGB fans for it. Aren't showing the CPU, just Navi. Well, if they're just showing the CPU, if they're just showing Navi, we're here for that too. I mean, I'm excited. I hope y'all are too, though. I mean, I'm really just pumped. Can't wait. Showing. I mean, if they just show Navi, I'm still here for it. Basically, this is like me watching this with 500 other people. It's 400 other people. It's such a wonderful experience. People are gonna give you money, Chief. Accept it. Love tech. Hence why I'm here. 3 a.m. on a holiday in Scotland. How to just start earning and getting your name out for building PCs. There was a NVIDIA graphics card that had built-in I/O with the pump reservoir and the GPU itself. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it looks like it's starting the announcement. I got the email saying that the thing is officially started. You all can see that right here. If we need to move something out of the way because there's issues with conflicts of like where things are situated, we can do that too. But yeah, I just gotta say, guys, thank you guys very much for spending this lovely holiday. We'll call this a holiday on such a lovely event. Okay, Tom Brown says, have you ever bumped your head on that slanted roof? Looks annoying. Actually, like when I stand up, it's not actually a problem. All my tables and stuff are out just far enough. This is actually the one room in my house that doesn't have like windows and stuff. So I'm pretty much able to, well, not windows, but windows on a certain side. So I'm able to like put all my stuff up there. This is basically staying up to watch tech porn. I would agree with that statement. This is pretty much just that. It is, everyone is really excited for this, and I'm, you know, whew, yeah, honestly, it's just such a wonderful experience. It's Ryzen Day. Tom Brown, you know what's up, man. I gotta say that. Ooh, is it started? Yeah, I got it's all pulled up here. So whenever it starts, you guys got it here. You guys gonna see it just as soon as I am, and I really can't imagine any other way to watch this with 400 other people that have the same passion as I do. This is gonna be absolutely awesome. I cannot wait. This is like having a big party with everyone just to sit down and watch, you know, this cool release. Hopefully. But yeah, I think we're only going to do specifics for 570 motherboards. I think they announced or talked about that somewhere. We'll have to see. I was just curious though. No, it works pretty good for me. I haven't had any issues with like bumping my head. I mean, over there a little bit more. It goes down a little bit farther, but I haven't had any really issues. Texas got my brew, and I'll get my AMD tech news. Dude, I can't. This is just such a... I mean, for CES, back when CES happened, I did the same thing. We had this live stream. We all were watching it, and it was a wonderful experience. I loved it so much. I mean, I wish I could go to these places. I'm really insignificant YouTuber, but I love watching this stuff, and I love like talking about this. It's just like such a wonderful, I guess, experience. I love it so much. It's like New Year's Eve. Yeah, if y'all aren't excited, you're all on the wrong stream. Find a different stream, man. This is the hype train. And hope AMD doesn't bait us again like CES. I would agree there. There's a fire downstairs. You're donezo. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Going to bed just over an hour ago, and that sauce was on. I'm like, who needs sleep? Amen. Will you live stream CES? I did last CES 2019. I live streamed it. And I also currently have plans. I'm not too sure though of actually flying out to CES and doing videos there. That's a lot of money to set aside just for doing that. I really want to go, but I don't know. I don't have the resources currently to do it, especially with such a small channel. I mean, I love to go to CES. I want to make so many videos when I go. Heck, this cooler that I got from Be Quiet that they sent me before, I don't even know if it's out yet. Hopefully, yeah, review embargo lifted. Okay, I'm good. But that came out as that was discussed at CES. It's all the cool stuff that happens at CES. I just want to go so bad. Used to be a Shuntel user. Well, you know, I'm not one of those people that likes to hate on things. I mean, I just look at the bright sides. Like AMD currently has done a lot of innovation, and you look at Intel, not so much innovation with 14 nanometers plus. But no worries, of course. Videos would be cool, but a live stream would be awesome. I'd love to go to Vegas and live stream there. Oh yeah, dude. I'm actually working on a project with a portable computer right now. I have a series on my channel. We're building like a custom PC case, just for like taking it out to CES next year. But your beard is looking nice. I appreciate that, man. It's been like 3 months now that I've been working on, you know, I'm not one of those fans of like the big, like long beards, but more just like the clean cut stuff. But I appreciate that. Now is the announcement. We've got, how many minutes? We've got 10 minutes about, and we are pulled up right here. I don't imagine a better way to do it. Yeah, I'm just absolutely, just subscribe. Jay seems like a cool guy. I mean, how do you respond to that? I guess, thank you. I appreciate that. Because, you know, people, when someone says, you know, hey, you're a cool guy, and you're like, oh yeah, I know, that sounds cocky. And if you say something like, well, I didn't know that, then you're sounding, I don't know, not stupid either, but just, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's trying to be cool. I'm just here for the fun. I'm here for a nice ride. Silverstone Sugo SG13. It's an ITX case, but really small, and I'm using it now for an AMD packing big, or gaming PC. Very easy to hit in a backpack. Yeah, but I want to build my own PC case. Like, I've got all the tools. I'm getting like a angle grind or a Dremel, all this stuff, so I can build like a case out of aluminum. That's kind of a personal project I want to do. And let's see. You mean the? Oh boy. But yeah, honestly, not a wizard beard. Wizard beards are not me. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not a super wizard kind of guy. I'm just here kind of for the fun. Make a briefcase gaming rig with a portable screen. Tom Brown, you should watch that video. I think I have the blueprints downstairs, but I drew out blueprints. There's a video of me making a portable PC screen, or at least designing it out. honestly, just thank y'all for being here. This is a lot of fun talking with y'all. One person disliked this video. I mean, likes, dislikes, viewers, subscribers. I'm just here for a ride, man. I'm just here to have a fun time and I can't describe it. It's such an amazing experience that so many people are interested in on the hype train that I am on. Not a super nerd. The custom case, hopefully I'll have that done. I need to work on the cardboard design before I do it in like aluminum. But are you a wizard? I don't believe so. Not that I'm currently aware of. I think Moto likes you. I don't even know who that is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. This keynote is starting soon, right? Yeah, we got about 9 minutes currently at the time to be saying that till the keynote starts. I'm pulled up on the freaking live stream right here, guys. So it's not like this is literally the live stream. Yeah, look, UFD Tech copied my idea. What a surprise! I had this set up for about about all day. So I have a feeling somebody copped my idea. Oh well, someone copped my idea. I mean, I'm a little upset. Let's see, 8 minutes left. Planning to use my mineral oil in my next PC build. If you can do mineral oil, that's absolutely amazing. Drunson and Hang personally disliked this video. Yeah, the hype chain was a little too much. We got the best hype going on. I gotta say that. 3 a.m. So in 9 minutes. How do you know when? Let's see what we got here. Some languages I can't say. 3700X, 8 cores, or 16 threads, 4.4 gigahertz, targeting 65 watt TDP. I don't know. I think Timmy Joe is also doing it. Okay, you want to know a little story? I'm going to get on a soapbox real quick. Timmy Joe, when I started this YouTube channel, told me to kill myself. And I'm not saying that, I'm saying that literally. Back when I started this channel, I was doing my first couple videos. I'm going to get on a soapbox here, I apologize. And one of the first things that, when I started doing my videos, I wasn't necessarily 100% accurate on some things. And instead of like being, I don't know, what's the right word, supportive of stuff, he literally just told me that. And he told me you shouldn't be doing YouTube. Long list, I think it was something, and it was factually accurate, I'll admit that. But that was extremely harsh, especially I think he had like 9K at the time. It hurt hurt a lot. And I had like 100 subscribers at the time. Yeah, it was, it hurt a lot. So, I know one of the things that I continue doing this channel is so prove them wrong. But sorry about that soapbox, but something I want to make sure is out there is that, and I think you could find the comments there too. It's not, just like it's out there. It's still out there. I'm sure by the time whatever that gets public, but it was, yeah, hurt a lot. Sorry about that. Next thing. But yeah, oops, sorry to hear that. Actually, I unsubbed from a while ago because I stopped watching his channel. And I'm not a person to go out after people. I really am not, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But it is. It's the truth. So I guess I'm kind of obligated to say that. But let's move on to a different topic. So everyone's excited. We've got about maybe like 7 minutes to go. I'm really excited to go. It hurt you because you're the wrong kind of rope or what? It hurt me because, when you're trying to start a channel, and I actually just quit like a gaming channel, and I was really like upset that I don't know what's the right word. Going out on a limb, it wasn't really encouraging to have that happen either. Bitcoin went up in price. Nothing against the guy. I mean, I'm not mad at him. I'm not like mad at him. It's the truth. And I don't really hate on people. I don't really mad at people. I kind of forgive people easily. I know a lot of people will hear that and think you're just being a drama queen. You even got emotional after a few dislikes on my first bids. Humans can be rational. I'm not. I mean, I don't know. That's one of the things I remember at the start of my channel is I had a little idea what I was doing. But different topic. Everybody, we've got Navi starting up. We've got about another 5 minutes to go. Am I streaming on Twitch? No. Like mini PC, I want to do a mini PC build. I'm interested in the $99 CPU. Heck yeah, I think everybody is. Zen 2 hype. Hopefully Ryzen 5 has 8 cores like the rumors. I'm really excited about all these stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing the official release of all the stuff. Intel unveiled a i9 9900K S at 5 GHz. Ryzen 9er, go home, John. You know what's up. Ryzen versus Intel. Let's go. And I just gotta say, for the 350 of y'all that are still watching me after, I don't know how many other people are copying my idea, I gotta say I really appreciate all of you guys spending your day. I don't know how many people are watching, but I just gotta say I really appreciate y'all spending your day with me. Yeah. Tweetown posted Ryzen 3900X, $500. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, 1,000 for each gigahertz. No, I don't think that's the case. 12 core could hit 12 or 5 gigahertz, but no, I don't. Yeah, 5 gigahertz seems a little high. Maybe on a couple of the cores. New laptops will definitely be insane. Power is just about to go over 9,000. Hopefully, we don't get another. What is it? Was it Bulldozer? Which one was the one that had the obnoxiously high power TDP? It was, I forget which one, but it was something that had completely insane TDP. And I gotta say thank you all for the subscribers. I think we got like 30 or 40. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm not a really big dude, so I really take the wins when I get them. So thank you. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Have a wonderful day. Let's see what else. We got 80 likes though. Someone disliked. I guess you're not on the AMD hype train. I just gotta say that. Guys, don't hate on Intel. Intel is a company. It's got good and bad people in it too. And Intel is in the same boat. Heck, I feel bad for them because they've got all these security issues too. I'm not a person that hates on people. I try not to, at least. Bulldozer, best dozer. The FX 8350. That would agree. Steamroller. Whatever FX it was one we remember. The best dozer. Yeah, the egg cooking dozer. That would be the or the house heater. You turn on Crisis. You're about, you need to heat up your house. Just turn on Crisis on that, and you're done. You're gonna be cooked. We all gotta admit that's pretty much a meme now. Yeah, this is FX 9 or dude, FX 9590 motherboard VRM killer. Amen. It's just all the stuff that happened. Oof. Intel deserved. Hey, I'm not someone that goes out after people. I mean, if whatever happens, I'm just here for some good processors. Let's be honest. Shady. I mean, any company has good and bad people. You look at Epic Games. Epic Games. Someone I interviewed actually last Friday had Epic Games sent his personal information out to strangers. I made a video on that, but they sent his address, all this stuff. Because that's deserved for that video. I'm not gonna get into it. We're here for a hype train, so I think we should all be on it. Intel and Nvidia need I'm not really. I just hope that I'm positive. I support AMD. I support Intel if they have something new. I support Nvidia if they have something new. Problem with Nvidia though is they had obnoxiously high prices for their latest release. So, Mr. Wallet for esports varsity teams this fall messaged me. I'm the head coach. Well, my friend, sadly I already in college. Yeah, computer engineering, by the way. So that will be hopefully the fun time. I really don't like Epic Games. Yeah, not a big fan of them either. But motherboard burning out because of a not 1,000. But yeah, I would agree there. Hype train. Let's get on the hype train, guys. Hype train, everybody. I think it's Ryzen Day, boys. We gotta remember that. This stream better be starting up soon. I hope to goodness it is, because if it's not, we're gonna be in a bad situation. It should be going. Hopefully we go. Come on. We gotta get hyped up. We all want to be respectful here. I encourage positive behavior. Be respectful. We don't know John Un Kim. Can I please subscribe? I like your vids, but I'm not sub if I need permission to subscribe. Dude, you do whatever you want. I am a laid back person. I'm just here for the fun. And I can't really tell you if you subscribe or not. That's up to you. If you don't, that's perfectly fine, man. Choo. Oh boy, I'm pulled up the stream, guys. We are here. I'll make sure they didn't. Let's see if they didn't update anything. Okay, they've put the thing here off of AMD's website, so it's literally them being late. So I'm ready. We're all ready. Let's get the hype train. Can we get a hype in chat? No, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm pretty hype. Let's be honest. Yeah, I'm hype. Everyone should be hype. Come on, guys. Hype in chat. Actually, I gotta do it myself now. Hype. Let's get this going. Y'all have phones, right? AMD Computex 2019. Yeah, I got my phone on me. Yeah, hype train, guys. Hype train. I'm on it. Let's go. I'm ready. How do you only have 4.5K? Your channel looks awesome. Oh no, man. You have more of an idea than I do. Hype. Yeah, I know. When were they starting this? This was when they're supposed to start at 10, but, well, for me 10, but they're supposed to start right now. So, hype, guys, let's go. We got the hype train going. Only if AMD can see this now, like, we're excited. We really wanted to see this. Like, oof. All aboard the hype train, leaving in, yeah, hype train, guys. All aboard. If I haven't said already, though, every single one of you guys that are watching, spending your, day with me, I really do appreciate, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. I guess since I'm a small channel, you might actually be able to somewhat take that seriously. But, for me, having a small channel and having almost 400 viewers has made my day. So thank you for every one of you guys for making my day. Really appreciate it. But yeah, hey, not my problem. I'm here on the stream. I think they've disabled stream chat. So yeah, they've disabled that stream chat. So I should probably turn on audio too. Hype train, here we go. I guess we'll just be talking until then. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I just want my CPU. I already forgot to make a speech. I wouldn't be surprised if Lisa Sue just comes in with sunglasses and be like, yeah, Ryzen. Yeah. 3000 series. Yeah. It's good. And then she just walks out. That'd be so good. If I was the CEO, that's what I would do. Just walk in. Yeah, Ryzen. It's good. Don't even need to worry about specs. They're that good. Yeah, I am ready to be disappointed. Let's just everyone pray right now. If you don't have religion, then okay, just stand there and look awkwardly at me. But everyone pray that we have a nice don't have a Vega repeat with kind of a disappointing level of performance. Everybody, we can all pray there now. Yeah, make popcorn. Yeah, I should have gotten popcorn. I should have gotten coffee and popcorn. That's what I should have done. Can we have a nice little hype train? Come on, that's taking a bit. Countdown at least build up to the sequence. And who is sending me stuff over Discord? Let's find out, shall we? Let's see. Come on, guys. Ryzen 3000 is outclocking Intel. It's better. We got music. Hey, we got some music. We got some music, guys. We heard some music quickly. I think that's I think we're got some.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 Computex International Press Conference and CEO Keynote.
Okay.
It's great seeing friends from the press and the industry around the world here today. Each year, we see Computex spirit through its incredible and innovative events. This year, Computex has prepared to go above and beyond your expectations. Without further ado, please welcome Mr. Walter Ye, President and CEO of the organizer Tetra, to the stage to give us a remark and preview of Computex 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. 大家早安. Welcome to Computex 2019. I'm very happy to see so many people today.
Yeah, we're here too.
This year, Computex is kicking off with the first ever keynote speech to be held at this Computex pre-show international press conference.
Lisa Sue, yes. Yes,
Computex
guys.
involved the joint effort of both Tetra and TCA.
Everybody,
So
I'm
now,
hype.
I would like to welcome our partner and co-organizer of Computex, Mr. Zhang Li of TCA.
I apologize. I'm not familiar with all these people.
Hey.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Give us Lisa already. Okay, if you guys really don't mind, I'm gonna kind of mute this until she gets up here. If you guys particularly have like I'll kind of keep it low, but I'm not. I can hear you breathe. Okay, I'll lower the mic down. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna kind of, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't personally know all these people. Hey, be respectful, everybody. We're going to, I'm just gonna kind of keep it muted until we get Lisa, who we all want. Yeah, a little bit of volume. Okay. But, welcome everybody. We're having a, Lisa has lost weight. Well, good for her. Oh, do you guys want me to turn up the volume again, or do you guys want me to have the, do you guys want me to turn up the volume, or do you guys want me to kind of leave it? Let me know. You guys get to decide. Mic is pretty loud. Okay, I'll fix that. There you go. That should hopefully fix it.
The very beginnings with our engineering capability, operation flexibility, and business trust. Therefore, we obtained a solid role in worldwide ICT
Where is Lisa?
and the ecosystem. This month, this May, is exactly the 50-year anniversary of AMD. So I'm so honored and happy to be here with you to learn from the pioneer of semiconductor
Hype train.
architecture, enterprise, and the long-time technical.
Currently, Intel
and
rules.
business partner
Let's see after
Taiwan.
this.
And
Subtitles? I got you.
Dr. Su's opinion on new
Let's see if I can find that.
new solution for next generation.
How do I find
computing.
that? Let's see.
So by close my
That's
talking,
not a block.
I wish you all have a very fruitful stay in Taipei. Thank you very
Why
much.
is this not? Oh, yeah, it doesn't have subtitles because it's live.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Mr. Chang, for your warm remarks. For decades, Computex has played a very important role in the ICT industry. This is because Taiwan is home
Not these other
to
people.
many
I would
leading
agree.
tech
I would agree.
companies. As we know, the technology industry is constantly changing.
Hey.
And we are now entering a new era of innovation.
Okay, enough subs for live stream. I got you.
Therefore, we are always transforming
There you go.
and evolving in order to
You guys said it. I
maintain
got you.
our position as a global innovator. Indeed, last October, the World Economic Forum, WEF, ranked Taiwan as one of the top 4 super in the world, alongside
Good for them.
Germany, the US, and Switzerland. Taiwan has achieved this remarkable position thanks to our vibrant startup ecosystem and strong digital economy.
Can we have Lisa Sue already? No
Moreover,
offense.
With the support of the Taiwan government, our exhibitors, and our visitors, we are able to stay one step ahead.
You can see
in
all the
fast
gimbals and
changing
stuff
world.
down there.
Today, Computex is more than just Computex is
Sorry.
more than just a sourcing platform. It is also the platform for building technology ecosystem.
I gotta say, good. He's got some really good English.
Which focuses on themes like
You gotta keep in mind that me,
AI,
I only know English, so
IoT,
mad respect for people that learn more than one
5G,
language.
blockchain, innovations and startups, gaming.
We're not even
and
sure we're gonna get anything
XR.
interesting. We'll see.
Unlike many other ICT trade shows, Computex is expanding every year.
Yeah, we want our gaming PC products. Amen.
Our new Nangang
Very good
Hall
text.
2 is providing
Sorry.
new capacity
Increase
with
volume.
almost 10% growth
Okay, I got you.
in booth numbers from last year. This year, Computex is hosting 1,685
NVIDIA.
exhibitors.
I know AMD's
Key
got to be on there.
exhibitors include AMD, Acer,
That was the
ASUS,
first one, boys.
Audi, BenQ, Delta, Intel, Micron, Microsoft, MSI, NVIDIA, Honda, and
MSI
many
was
more.
before NVIDIA.
One of the highlights of Computex is Innovex, which links together the entire supply chain and promotes a complete ecosystem for the startup community. If a startup is looking to find investors, promote new ideas or products, or search for partners and manufacturers, Innovex is the perfect place to start. Since its debut in 2016, Innovex has more than doubled in size,
Good for
with
them.
467 global startups from 25 countries. Now, Innovex is the biggest startup platform in Asia.
Yeah, does Paul
To
Jensen
help
say a lot
our
of work?
startup become tomorrow's success stories, we do things differently.
Doesn't
We
Paul Jensen say they all
organize
just
events
work?
Such as Startup
Ryzen
Tour,
3000, I would agree.
Innovex Forum, such as startup and also pitch contacts and matchmaking events with VCs.
Okay, I'm turning this down a little bit just
To
so I can
help
say
our
something.
startup
Honestly, I feel like this is just, I don't know. It's an intro, but it's just, I don't know, buying time. So it's a little annoying. But I'll turn it back up. But honestly, it's a little, oh look, there we go. There's the keynotes. Here you go.
At keynotes, such as
There you
Dr.
go.
Lisa Su, AMD President and CEO, Mr. Gregory Bryant, Intel Senior Vice President,
Notice
And-
AMD is first.
Mr. Nick Parker, Microsoft Corporate Vice President.
This is stuck in the Intel store. Oh, where's
In
M2?
addition,
They are
you
stalling.
can
I would agree.
attend many forums, including
They are.
Computex Forum, Innovex Forum, and Taipei 5G
We need some
Summit.
blasters.
You will also see product launches by global brand names.
Can he talk any slower? Hey,
Only
be respectful, man. This
from
guy's
this
this
morning
guy's speaking
until
probably
the
2
evening,
languages. He probably
We
knows
have
2
many
languages.
product launches
He speaks better
from
English
top
than I speak
brands
Spanish.
from
So
all over the world. Most importantly, we help to arrange
Hey, man,
one-on-one
he's very clear
trade
and understandable.
meetings with global buyers.
he's
during
trying
the
very
show.
hard. Mad respect.
And that is not all you will see and do at Computex this year. For the next 5 days, you will see and experience how technologies are positively
Now just drop the
impacting
CPU
how
and they're
we
trying to
live,
find it.
work, and play, and how we communicate, think, and create. The industry
You guys saw that?
is changing,
AMD had the chair.
and
whatever there was.
together we are changing the world.
The desk was named
So,
AMD on the front. so-
Enjoy future technologies
Are we done?
at Computex today. Now, I'm going to introduce to you someone very special.
We all
I
gotta
have the
clap for this,
pleasure
guys.
Of welcoming an extraordinary technology leader,
Everyone clap, guys.
Dr. Lisa Su, President and CEO of AMD.
I wish I was there, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
clap like I was.
Okay.
Y'all can clap at home or not.
AMD
See if she rocks
is
the leather
a
jacket.
high-performance computing force behind
Yes,
much
I
of the
remember that.
technology
That's us.
that you use every day. This year, AMD is celebrating its 50th anniversary,
Which was something I
and
want to
it's
talk
also
about.
launching the world's first 7-nanometer CPUs and GPUs,
So we got
which I
launching.
think are going
Launching
have
this
a
year.
major
Or launching at
impact on the
Computex.
market.
There we go. We got something.
in
Launching at Computex.
2014.
Am I running
Dr.
Intel
Su
right now? I've got
took
an
over
Ryzen
as
1800X right now.
CEO, and has led the company to a number of remarkable achievements. She's truly a world-class and globally
Why is she a
recognized
doctor? She has a
business
PhD.
leader.
From, I believe, MIT.
Today, Dr. Su is joining the Computex for the very first time. So, please, give the warmest welcome to Dr. Lisa Su.
Yeah, she has a PhD, so yeah, we got something. Let's see what we got. Future of high performance computing. Oh, I think we got something, boys. I think we got something. Oh, it's ultra thin notebooks. Uh-oh. Lost me there. Lost me there. The super announcement. I don't care about people's titles. Red Ripper. Radeon 7. That's what we're here for. Stream the NVIDIA conference next. I didn't line that up. I mean, we can, but we can try, but we'll see. Sue is very smart. She earned her place. I would agree. Amen. Leading, yeah. Game Nexus detail amount. Please share it, Joy. June 10th for detailed product info at E3. Okay, E3 it will be. Oh, there we go. Leather jacket.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Walter.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa, for coming to Computex.
That looks
Thank
a little
you for
awkward,
having
not
us.
gonna lie.
All right. Good morning, Taipei.
Nah, I'm here. It's not morning, it's night.
It's wonderful to be here in Taipei, opening up the Computex press conference. And I have to really thank the entire Computex committee, particularly Taitra and TCA, for inviting AMD to our first
My
ever
body is ready.
keynote
Amen.
here at Computex.
I'm hyped. If y'all aren't clapping at home, you're not on the
It
hype
is
train.
an incredible place where
Find a
we
different
have
stream.
our industry partners and all of the members of the press together. But I'd also like to welcome the global audience that is watching all over the world on live stream. We truly appreciate you joining us today, joining AMD, joining Computex. And
That's us,
Walter said
boys.
something interesting. He said it was our first time at Computex. Actually, AMD comes to Computex every single year. And we come to Computex every single year because this is the heart of the ecosystem in
Wallet is
computing.
like, no, yes.
But this is the first time we are officially invited to be a keynote here at Computex. So again, thank you very much. So Walter mentioned that as a company,
That's not a
we
leather jacket,
actually
I know,
celebrated
sad.
our 50th anniversary, actually just a few weeks ago on May 1st. And it's a big milestone for every technology company, and certainly a big milestone for AMD. And if you look at the history of AMD, we've always had this vision. Our
Yeah,
vision
boys.
is to push technology to its limits. And it
I
is
hope so.
all
I hope
about
for Ryzen. I
industry
hope so.
first and introducing
You
new
put
technologies
Computex in
that
Oopsie.
haven't been introduced before. If you take a look at the first gigahertz CPU, that was introduced by AMD. Or the first gigahertz GPU, that was introduced by AMD. And more recently, we've really been
leather jacket,
focused
rip, I
on
would agree.
innovation in high-performance computing. So we introduced the first high-end desktop
With naming, I would
processor
agree.
at 32 cores to really revolutionize the industry. And just earlier this year, we introduced the first 7-nanometer GPU. So lots of technology.
But as exciting as the last 50 years were, the next 50 years for technology is much, much more exciting. There's a tremendous demand for computing, and we really see two key areas. It's the demand for better experiences, so it's all of the devices that each one of us has, hundreds of devices that we interact with at
I would agree.
work,
Turn off the cameras.
or
They're annoying.
play, or through our daily lives. We want each one of those devices to be better. We want them to be more responsive. We want them to understand what we want.
Ray tracing for Navi.
And that requires tremendous computing power. On the other side, we also have these hundreds of devices giving us lots and lots of data. And what are you going to do with all that
Video
data?
quality is not me, by the way.
We want that data to be
Not me.
smarter. We want that data to help us make decisions. And we want that data
I
to
have a
help us
dedicated line
make
to
our
my
lives
router.
more
I'm
easy.
not me.
And that is really the huge demand for more compute on the other side of the infrastructure. Now, at AMD, we have one goal in mind. Our one
Ryzen.
goal is to lead the industry. And that requires that we think very differently about how to push the envelope in high-performance computing. And since we're here
Zen
amongst
2, boys.
our friends
Please,
in
Zen 2.
Taiwan who control really so much of the ecosystem,
I'm not using Intel.
it is a tremendous time to be in high-performance markets. Really. If you look across the data center, or you look across gaming, or you look across PCs, all of these are growth areas for us, and areas where new technologies can make a huge, huge difference. But one of the things about being in semiconductors is you have to make big bets. Big bets are what tell you, are you going to win, or are you not going to win? And at AMD, we have been making some big bets. Our big bets are around high-performance leadership. And high-performance leadership is not one or two things. It's really a series of decisions that were made 3 to 5 years ago that position us for this year in 2019.
Zen 2.
And if you take a look at some of those
Navi.
bets, the first is in process technology. We've chosen to be at the leading edge of process technology. We want the best that the industry has to offer. And frankly, that's in 2019, that's 7-nanometer process technology. And we are extremely proud of partnering with TSMC because they do have the best technology in the industry. The second bet is around high-performance cores. The cores are really the engines of our products. And you want those engines to be as modern and capable as possible. And so today, we're going to talk to you about our Zen 2 cores, and we're going to talk to you about our Navi products. And that gives you an idea of our high-performance engines that will power the next decade.
It's on the keynote.
And the third piece is we have to put all of these things smartly together. And it doesn't mean just building large pieces of silicon. It really means putting the best technology in the best silicon, in the best package, in the best system.
Thank you guys for 100
likes. That's what we
likes.
call our triplet architecture, because our triplet architecture allows us to build an incredible set of products. Now, I told you Computex is an extremely exciting time for us. And this morning, we're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to give you a brief update on where we are with our
Third
data center
gen
products,
AMD Ryzen
the second
CPUs.
generation Rome.
We got it, boys.
We're going to talk a bit
Navi
about Navi.
GPUs.
How many of you are interested in Navi?
Oh yeah, I'm here for that. Oh
We're
yeah.
going to preview Navi for you because it's an incredible product family for gaming. And then third generation AMD Ryzen CPUs. We're going to have a fun morning talking about where technology can really go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
we got
with
him.
that, let's start in the data center, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Intel. A preview, yes. Hype. Everyone, you should be on the hype train now. They're not as hyped as we are yet. We're the real hype squad, guys. I'm there, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. This ain't a stream.
All right,
I'm
so
there.
look, the data center is really incredibly exciting. And what's exciting about it is the data center really helps us solve the world's toughest and most important challenges. And when you think about some of the most important scientific problems in the world, or you think about high-performance computing, or you think about the tremendous growth in the cloud, or all of the focus on machine learning, all of these things need lots and lots of computing horsepower. And that's what it is we've been focused on. 2 years ago, we introduced the EPYC processor family. EPYC was meant to really bring a new era in the data center. We wanted to change the rules. We wanted to allow people to use single socket or dual socket systems depending on their workloads.
Thank you guys for
And
subscribing
with
for the
that,
few people that just
we
did.
have seen tremendous adoption in EPYC over the last 2 years. Today, we have more than 60 AMD EPYC platforms in production. And if you look globally at the largest cloud environments, many of them are using AMD, including Microsoft Azure, including Amazon, including Baidu, Tencent, and many, many more. We have more than 50 AMD EPYC cloud instances in production right now. But I talked to you about solving the world's toughest problems, and it's actually something that we're very proud of. We're engineers. We like to solve problems. And just a few weeks ago, we were very, very honored to be selected for probably one of the most challenging, if not the most challenging supercomputer in the world. AMD was selected by Oak Ridge National Laboratories and the US Department of Energy, together with Cray, to build a 1.5 exaflop supercomputer. That's 1.5 exaflops.
I don't even know what exaflops is, so good for them.
It's using a future generation of AMD EPYC, and it's using a future generation of our AMD Radeon Instinct. And the reason we love it is because we know it's going to be incredibly challenging, but our goal in 2021 is to have the world's fastest supercomputer on AMD technology. And frankly, we're going to learn an incredible amount about how to build computers, but more importantly, we are going to help all of the scientists in the world solve some of these tough challenges.
Exaflops.
So
I'm
just
assuming
take
that's
a
a lot.
look at what people do with these supercomputers, please.
Lots of videos.
We get excited about answers. In the end, to us, the technology's how we get to our answers, and that's what excites us. The evolution of AMD seems to be on task with how research computing moves
Okay,
forward.
thank you, Tom.
They help us reinvent how we're doing our science.
High-performance computing is an incredibly important market.
Newegg
because
is
it's
selling
central
Ryzen 3 already?
To product development, to scientific research, to natural resource exploration, and now, more so, to the emerging area of machine intelligence. We believe that supercomputing is at the forefront of computer architecture, and the innovations and technology that's driven into systems wind up defining the standard for the data center.
Building a supercomputer doesn't change the world in and of itself. It's only when we put it in the hands of scientists and engineers that they can use that system to change the world.
Frontier is going to change every aspect of our life, and we'll be better for it.
The bacteria I study have no cure, so
It is
detecting them
cheesy,
quickly
Adza.
and carefully is really important for
I think that's what
preventing
we already
disease,
saw.
as they cause millions of dollars in damage every year. I'm always fighting to get more and more CPU time on the cluster, and with the EPYC
Everyone is
server,
not
I'm
just
able to
Newegg.
run a lot more jobs faster, and this is really key for getting my research done in a reasonable amount of time.
Our engineers are proud that our technology will be used to help analyze and progress the analysis of advanced weather modeling, of advanced disease research, understanding molecular genetic disorders.
seeing the science actually get somewhere.
I think this is the
and
same
actually
thing
be
we
able to
saw at
change the world
CES.
in a positive way is how we're using this technology, and that's what keeps the scientists going.
Is that exciting or what? In
I'm
terms
excited,
of what
but
you
I'm
can
excited
do with
for
the
Ryzen.
technology.
I want to
So
see
with
you
that,
through
let
the
me bring you
crisis.
to our first announcement of the morning. You saw what we could do in supercomputing capabilities, and what we're announcing today with Microsoft is we are bringing that supercomputing capability of scale into the Azure cloud. And the idea here is that we have the ability to have the largest cluster of EPYC CPUs, over 10,000 CPUs, that will really allow you to simulate very, very large tasks. And our first customer has already said that they have been able to get over 7,500 times speed up by using the Azure cloud with EPYC compared to what they could do before. So I think that's pretty amazing, huh?
Can we get to
Now, I
Ryzen?
also want to give you an update on our second generation EPYC processor, Rome. Rome is an incredible product. It's built on 7nm technology. It's up to 64 Zen 2 cores. It has incredible
Zen 2?
compute and I/O and bandwidth capability because of the way we architected this device. And when you look at what that means, what we see in our labs and in our
Rome
customers' labs
is an incredible
is
product.
we see up to twice the performance, 2x the performance per socket compared to our previous generation.
It'll make
And on
Skynet
floating
sound
point
cute.
workloads, we see up to 4x
Nice to see you
because
back,
of the
Bionic
floating point
Gorilla, by the
capability
way.
that we've put into Rome.
Saw you earlier. Thank you for
Now,
coming back.
we're very, very excited about how Rome is doing in the labs, and we want to show you some of how Rome is doing here at Computex. So for that, let me invite Forrest Norrid to the stage.
Oh, we're getting demos?
Hey, Lisa.
Forrest.
Good morning.
I can't
Forrest
wait
runs
for
our
Ryzen.
data center
Oh my-
business, and Forrest, let's give our audience a preview of how Rome is doing.
Fantastic. Well, at CES back in January, Lisa showed the world the first performance demo on Rome with a single Rome processor outperforming what was, at that time, a dual-socket, top-of-stack best system from our competitor. And that was great. But today, I'm going to be showing you that same simulation on 2 Rome processors outperforming the top-of-line Cascade Lake 8280 processor, dual socket from Intel, just announced a month ago. And Rome, in a dual socket to dual socket comparison, over twice as fast
Yeah, I
on
get it.
molecular dynamics simulations.
This dude, yeah, I would agree.
Forrest, you want to talk about what those nanoseconds were down there?
The nanoseconds where we are simulating a protein that's part of HDL floating around in the bloodstream, and it's critically important to understand how it interacts with other chemicals in your body. And that simulation was simulation of nanoseconds of that progression of the molecule, 92,000 atoms. And it's such an incredibly complicated thing that even the speed of EPYC can only simulate about 20 nanoseconds a day, but that's twice as much as on Cascade Lake. So twice the performance on Rome than our previous generation, twice the performance of the 8280M, which
Yeah,
is a
that's fast.
$10,000 processor. And we have twice as many platforms in development that'll be ready so that customers, most importantly, can get the power of Rome into their hands, into their labs, into their businesses as soon as possible.
And Forrest, when are we launching this product?
We're launching this product next quarter.
So we're getting launch dates and demos and tests and core counts from what we saw from EPYC. So if that's
Thank
anything
you,
for
Forrest. And I
Ryzen,
hope you guys got just a preview of how excited we are with Rome. Rome is going to be incredible, and it's going to revolutionize the data center.
Ryzen.
So with that, now let's
Ryzen.
move into the realm of graphics and gaming.
well, Navi, here it is. some good like video work, gotta say. Come on, everyone happy? Stranger Things. It does sound like Stranger Things, I gotta admit.
All right. How many of you love Radeon?
Even though I have an AMD card, I have like 1, 2, 3 Radeon
we
stickers.
Love Radeon.
So.
And what we say is Radeon is really everywhere. So if you think about it, today, there are over 400 million gamers that game on Radeon. Over 400
I do have a
million.
Radeon card too, so
and when you
I'm out of
look
the system.
across the PC form factor, notebooks, Apple iMac, MacBook Pro products, when you look across the game consoles with Sony and Microsoft, and most recently, you saw Google announce that they're starting their cloud gaming technologies using AMD. You really get the sense that Radeon is everywhere. And one of the things I say, and I say very, very often, is AMD just loves gamers. Do you agree?
We love AMD.
2019 has already been a very, very
RX
important year for
270.
Radeon. We started the year at CES launching the second generation Vega product in gaming called Radeon 7. This was the world's first 7-nanometer GPU, and it has incredible performance across gaming as well as compute workloads. And when you look at what we're doing in the data center with Radeon Instinct MI60 and MI50, we have a number of design wins and engagements that are looking at bringing Vega into all aspects of the data center. And what we see is tremendous momentum. So you're going to continue to see Vega, and you're going to continue to see Vega in these large compute-intensive workstation workloads, and you'll hear a lot more about that over the next weeks and months. But I started with the idea of gamers are special. We believe there are over 2 billion gamers in the world, and that's including PCs, consoles,
Radeon 7 was disappointing.
cloud, mobile, and gamers are incredibly demanding. Gaming is a very, very social sport, so you want to be able to share it with your friends. You want incredible control and responsiveness. You want performance
specs
in every form factor, and you want to be able to play your favorite games anywhere, anytime, any place, with the same ecosystem. To do that, you really need to build a GPU architecture that goes across PCs, consoles, and the cloud. And that's exactly what we set out to do. So, Navi is our new family of Radeon GPUs, and it is really built to power the future of gaming. And when you think about Navi, think about it's really the start of an incredible future in gaming going forward. So, let me tell you a little bit about Navi.
Because it sounds like it's the start.
Not many people know much about Navi. When you look at Navi, we believe that it can power a tremendous number of applications. Just last month, Sony announced the first application of Navi. They announced that their next generation PlayStation is going to be powered by AMD with our semi-custom portfolio using Navi as well as our Zen 2 products. And I can't tell you how excited we are to do that. When you think about the vision of Mark Cerny at Sony, he's really looking at revolutionizing the console era for the next decade. And we are very, very honored to be partnering with Sony in that area. Now, when I talk about Navi, I also talk about Navi as it relates to our PC products. And I want to tell you a little bit about what makes Navi so special. There are really a couple of things. First, Navi has an all-new 7-nanometer RDNA architecture, Radeon DNA. This is different from GCN.
Oh, it's PCI 4 enabled.
And I'm going to talk more about why it's different and what it does for us. Navi's also focused on gaming. Like I said, responsiveness, performance. And so faster clock speeds, higher gaming performance, lower power. Navi is also the world's first gaming GPU that has PCI Express Gen 4 enabled. So let me tell you a little bit about our DNA. And again, we call this Radeon DNA, so the R has a red Radeon here. The way to think about it is AMD has had a long history of architectures in the GPU space. We love GCN. GCN has been a great architecture for us. And frankly, you're going to continue to see GCN as we go with new versions of Vega and many of the high compute workload applications. But you guys know how we thought about Zen in CPUs. When we designed Zen in CPUs, we decided it was time for from-scratch design, because we believed that you needed a new design for the future. And that's exactly what our DNA is. Our DNA is a gaming engine, the architecture that will power the foundation of gaming for the next decade. So we're extremely excited about our DNA.
Didn't get any specifics on all this plan. Increased
Now,
IPC.
We have so much to talk about as it relates to our DNA. My friend David Wang is sitting right here in the front row. You can ask him all the questions. But let me give you a preview of what makes our DNA so special. Our DNA is significant new capabilities. It's a brand new compute unit design. And the idea here is to optimize that compute unit for the future of gaming. And it's really focused on efficiency and increasing the number of instructions we could do per clock. We also have an all-new cache hierarchy. And that's all about making gaming more responsive, reducing the latency, getting higher bandwidth, getting lower power, doing more. And the third point is we streamlined the graphics engine. And this is really bringing the architecture together and optimizing for performance per clock, as well as higher clock speed.
I have a gut feeling the
So when you
rumors
put all
aren't even
that
close.
together, let me just give you a couple of numbers so you get an idea of how special our DNA is. When you look at the architectural improvements of
Stop
our
taking so many
DNA in our
pictures,
first
guys.
generation compared to our Vega gaming generation, what we see is 1.25x performance per clock.
1.25 performance per
So
clock.
the way to think about this is that's architectural efficiency. Every clock cycle, you get more performance because of those compute engines and how we've optimized the pipeline. And then when you put that together, both the architecture, the design capability, as well as the process technology, we're seeing 1.5x or higher performance per watt capability on the new Navi products as a result of our DNA.
Okay, specifics, please.
So,
GDDR5,
now that you
GDDR6.
know about our new architecture, it's time to meet the Navi products. So today, for the first time at Computex, I want to introduce the Radeon RX 5000 family. And the RX 5000 family actually is named in honor of AMD's 50th birthday. So 50 is the year that we
Nobody
start
was
the new
close.
architecture, our DNA. So let me introduce you to the first Navi GPU. Thank you, Scott.
It wasn't even close. No 3,000. No 4,000. It was 5,000.
7-nanometer architecture, RDNA, RX 5000, and some of you may say, this chip actually looks pretty small. We like it small.
It's 5,000,
It's
boys.
small, but it has incredible performance in it. So you're going to see a lot of these Navi GPUs very, very soon. Now with that, we also want to show you Navi in action. So Scott, come on back out here.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi,
A bit
Scott.
more power efficient.
So Scott runs our Radeon gaming business unit, and I think Scott has the most fun job in the company.
There's no doubt about it, I have the most fun job in the company. My kids always think that I just go to work and game, so I appreciate.
He actually does just go to work and game. All right, Scott, what are we going to show our fans here?
Yeah, hey, look, I'm super excited to show the world today Navi running for the very first time, a real live gaming demo and benchmark. And on behalf of all the AMD engineers that have worked
up
on
against
Navi
the
product family,
2070?
we are super excited to get this in the hands of gamers very, very soon. So behind me, you'll see that Chris over there has already started the benchmark running. This is Strange Brigade. It's running on 2 GPUs. On your left is the RTX 2070. And on the right on the screen is our brand new Radeon RX 5700 series GPUs.
5700
Strange
series?
Brigade is a co-op
5700
third-person shooter
series?
game. It's designed to play
5700
with your
series?
friends. You can fight Minotaurs, fight some scorpions,
Right.
you know,
AMD
also solve
Navi
puzzles
5700
and blow stuff
series is what he said.
Which is my favorite part. I love blowing stuff up. And then you can see as the benchmark comes to a close here, you'll see the scores right behind me shortly. This is what I'm very extremely proud of our engineering team. You'll see that on average, the RX 5700 GPU beats our competition by roughly 10% performance in this very early edition of the game demo. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you.
So it's just 2080. It's 10% faster.
Scott has too much fun playing games all the time, but Scott, our fans want to know, this is a Navi preview. This is a Navi preview. So our fans want to know, when can they get their hands on Navi?
Well, it's going to be very soon. So we will be launching everywhere in the world at retail and e-tail, available in July. And so I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, it's July 7th is what the rumor is going on.
So maybe I'll also tell everybody, if you want to learn more about Navi, for all the gamers on the stream and here in the audience, you can come and either watch it on stream live, or if you're at the E3 trade show on June 10th, 3 p.m. Pacific, we will be talking about all the good details, including price points, performance, products, plural, and also all the new features inside of RDNA, all the technical features that we're putting into games, and excited to announce today some exclusive game content from our game partners up on stage with us, Lisa, to celebrate our Navi launch, and it's going to be a really fun time come June 10th.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Scott. See you at E3.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Can we get AMD, please? Like the Ryzen?
So that's just a little bit of a preview of what you will have in store for you for Navi and our RDNA architecture. Now, let's turn our attention to the PC market.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what the Ryzen has. This is okay. Okay, music. They probably haven't decided on the prices. Yeah, that's probably right. Last but not least, Ryzen. I think there's something after this too.
All right. So how many of you love PCs? You know, PCs are an incredible form factor if you really think about it. And AMD loves PCs. So if you look today, there are over 1.5 billion PC users. And if you look at what people do with PCs, they basically do everything. Whether it's productivity, gaming, entertainment, content creation, the PC form factor has lasted a long time because of all of its capability. And for many of us who are in the ecosystem, we actually believe that there are hundreds of millions of PCs that can be upgraded to be made smarter, more capable, more efficient, and more intuitive. And so over the past few years, AMD has actually invested heavily in the PC market because we believed that, frankly, there was more innovation to be had in PCs. And when you look at the PC market, it actually has some very, very interesting users. You have consumers who want thin, light, productive, good price point, those types of machines. You have enthusiasts, some of our favorites. These are the guys who want the best motherboard, the best CPU, the best GPU, always tweaking it, always overclocking it, always making it a little bit better, always pushing the technology. And then you have this whole class of creators who actually, the PC is their tool.
This is streamed on right
to let
now.
Imaginations come alive.
This is literally what it's streamed on.
And
Ryzen
if you look
1800X.
across all of these users, you actually need different technology to make all of them productive and capable in PCs. Now, what does that mean to AMD? That actually means the PC market, more than almost any other market, requires a tremendous ecosystem. And that ecosystem requires our partners to work extremely closely together to bring that to the market. So I can think of no better way to talk about the PC market than really recognizing Microsoft as the most important partner for not just AMD, but for all of us in the PC ecosystem. And their vision, together with our collective efforts, really drives tremendous innovation. So with that, let me welcome my first guest, Roanne Sones, to the stage.
Yes.
Roanne. How are you?
Lovely. Thank you for having me.
Roanne, thank you so much for being here with us at Computex.
Congratulations. First inaugural AMD Keynote at Computex. It's a big moment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, look, I said it before, but I'll say it again. Microsoft is the heart of the PC ecosystem. Can you tell us a little bit about Microsoft's vision around PCs?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Windows is integrated into the service fabric of our lives, you know, from home to schools to work. You know, it's integrated into mission critical systems, from healthcare to finance, to governments, the world. You know, and so if I take a look back at our responsibility, we have to keep it safe and secure, but it also provides a huge opportunity for growth. I have to say thank you to you, as well as the collective ecosystem. We now have 800 million Windows 10 monthly active devices. That's very impressive. We have line of sight to 1 billion monthly active devices around the corner. It's just tremendous, tremendous growth. Now, you mentioned this inflection point that's coming to the market. We could not agree more. And it's going to be powered by silicon and the need for compute, whether that is CPU, GPU, even custom silicon. It will create a wave of new experiences. Experiences that are cloud connected, that are AI powered, and that are multi-sense.
We completely agree, Roanne. I mean, it's an incredible vision. And AMD and Microsoft have been partners for a long time, but our relationship has changed. Can you talk a little bit about our relationship and what we're doing together?
Absolutely. So for me, you know, I think back to 2 years ago. We were getting started back in Redmond between AMD and Microsoft and planning the next generation Ryzen family together. And I think that we have completely moved the needle in how we approach co-development together. And you're going to see that in what comes to market from both a device level, a driver level, and even the customer experiences that are going to be delivered. From a device level, you are going to see Ryzen integrated into all price points, including premium designs. You are going to see it from all of the top OEMs here in this room with us today. And you're getting into the guts, you know, actual component level choices. You know, getting into solid state drives, getting into influencing designs over better displays that are lower power, and that's so critical to the custom experience that customers are going to have. If I look at drivers, AMD was actually first to delivering modern drivers for Windows 10. It eliminates churn. It enables customers to have a more seamless
stay awake.
experience.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's lower cost for the ecosystem to actually design and
fall
build.
asleep?
We absolutely love partnering with Microsoft and our OEMs.
If I miss it, I'm
sorry. We're just so honored. When you look at what you're doing with the modern device collection and what we're doing together, there's just a tremendous number of form factors that are coming out to market.
And it's great. Customers are voting, you know, with their feet on this one. If you look at modern devices, we see an 18% increase in customer satisfaction. We see a 12% increase in the average sales price, 6-month faster refresh. And the thing I'm probably most excited about is the Ryzen family is actually going to be 50% modern devices this year. So it's just tremendous.
Cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I might go get
Yeah,
coffee.
thank you.
Yeah, just don't miss it.
So, you know, Roanne, our audience is always wondering what's next.
Yes.
Are you going to tell them?
I know. Oh, if only I could. If only I could. You know, Lisa and I have some inside scoop on the depth of partnership between AMD and Microsoft, not just in the PC space, but also as we look to the data center and the cloud and
Almost
to graphics
midnight here,
and
yeah.
gaming. I am really excited about what we are doing there. I think it is going to be next level in terms of what you can expect from us. I want to thank you for your commitment. You know, we have a deeper level of resourcing for co-engineering here in Taipei as well as back in Redmond. And I think it's a sign of AMD's commitment to growth and to leading in the category.
Fantastic. Roanne, thank you so much. Thank you for your partnership.
You bet.
And thank you for
Lisa.
being here today.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
I gotta get up tomorrow and go to the pool. So tired of the pool.
We love the partnership with
I'll fall asleep.
Microsoft, and one of the things I say is partnerships only get deeper with time, and that is really an example of one of the partnerships
No
that has
politics
just
too late
gotten
for that.
tremendously deeper with time. So, you know what Roanne was talking about, those modern devices are actually powered by our second generation Ryzen mobile device. We
Second-gen
introduced
mobile.
this device at CES
Not what we're looking
earlier
for,
this
not
year.
desktop.
And if you walk the Computex show floor, and if you look at the various
boring as the
OEM
mobile
systems,
games.
you're going to see a large number of devices that have our second generation Ryzen
Microsoft
mobile
portion.
that has tremendous performance as well as longer battery life. And when you look from Acer and Asus to Dell, HP, Lenovo, there are just a tremendous number of new form factors with AMD. And we appreciate that partnership. We appreciate that's difficult. We appreciate a lot of that is done here in Taiwan with our
Save the
ODM
best for
and
last,
our
I
OEM
hope.
partners. And so I'd like to take this opportunity to have you hear from some of our OEM partners. So let me start first with Asus, which has a tremendously broad portfolio across desktop, notebook systems, motherboard components, and add-in boards. And with that, let me bring Joe Shea to the stage. Joe?
It sounds like he was trying to say Joshy, but Joshi. Okay.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Lisa. Thanks to your kind introductions. And I'm so excited to be here today.
Thank you so much for being here, Joe.
And first, personally, I like to welcome Lisa to
Try to
Taipei.
edge Chromium.
You know,
Ew, no.
Lisa is one of the most knowledgeable and respectable scientist CEO. Okay, I know.
Scientist with
in-
books.
Scientist.
I know. I
Yeah.
want the 9,900K
And,
versus the
And
3,800K.
second,
Rex.
I'd like to congratulate to AMD for your 5th year's anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you very
And
much.
congratulations to the success of your new product launch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Asus and AMD all has the strong passion for innovations. Asus has more than 5,000 engineers to design the products. We are so proud to be the company
X470.
that can provide a
Nothing new.
complete gaming ecosystem powered by AMD. Starting
new
with
currently.
the ROG motherboard, the ROG graphic cards, the FreeSync monitors, the gaming laptop, and the gaming desktop. ROG always create high performance
They're edging you.
inside
Yeah.
and exciting user experience outside.
Kind of boring.
In April, we have launched the latest Ryzen CPU to our ultra slim gaming notebook.
Yes.
And today, we are going to introduce a new gaming desktop, the ROG Strix GL10 series, also powered by AMD CPU. You want to talk about the CPU?
We are very excited because it will be one of the first systems with third generation AMD Ryzen CPUs. So thank you, Joe.
She blocked him off there. You saw that
And
he.
what's more, designing motherboard for high performance CPU present many engineering challenges.
X570.
And we are confident ASUS could be the one, maybe the only one, overcome the challenges.
There may be a few others here.
Because it's very difficult to define.
Just a few.
But they all have fans on the chipsets.
So today, we are going to launch the latest ASUS X570 series motherboard.
They're launching?
Apart from the standard design.
They're launching today?
We include special tuning for memories, a dedicated part for high Qualcomm CPUs. And guess what?
High Qualcomm
we have
CPUs.
30 designs for customers.
High core count CPUs. I think that gave it away, boys. I'm sorry, that gave it away.
Thanks AMD for being such close partner for us. Last but not least, this year is also ASUS 30 years anniversary. So let's celebrate together.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
She shut him down when he asked her to talk about the Ryzen 3000 series. So I have a feeling that maybe later or not
Thank
at
you
all.
for the partnership with ASUS, and you can tell there's a tremendous amount of excitement around what they're going to bring to the market.
High core count CPUs,
let
you
me
heard it.
introduce another very special partner to AMD, our friends at Acer, who also have an incredibly broad portfolio in the PC category across notebooks, desktops, displays, and
like
much
20
more.
minutes apiece.
So with that, let me welcome my friend Jerry Gao to the stage. Hi, Jerry.
Thank you to everybody that subscribed, by the way.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you for having me here. Yeah, first, also follow my friends. I also want to welcome Lisa to be here.
Thank you.
Be honest, she's not just a scientist, but a very successful entrepreneur, which very few CEO can make a turnover company successful like you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe share a little story. Be honest, 2 months ago I had a dinner with my friend investor bank, and he specifically mentioned you because he said that because your stock price, he earned a lot of money.
This is a technical presentation, not a...
Okay, but allow me to one sentence again. Because using
It's a technical
description for
presentation?
AMD, which I think it's really a shock for me that people use that description. AMD means astonishing miracle delivered.
This is all a sponsored
This
portion.
is your miracle delivered.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I also want to thank you, Lisa, because Lisa mentioned that AMD love gamers. So on behalf of our Acer gaming desktop notebook to the customers, I want to say gamers also love AMD. So this is something because of you, we can deliver this monster. This is a Predator Helios notebook. I need to say that this is actually serious. That means not just the AMD CPU and GPU inside, but also has competitors, different combinations. However, a very famous YouTuber, Dave2D, I think many of you is familiar with him. He is actually 3 million followers and very professional in terms of notebook media review. So he used the word absolutely beast for AMD solution. This is something I think I did not see anywhere
Dave Lee
in the
got a
world.
shout out. Good for him.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this is still the previous generation. And yesterday we just announced our new second generation Ryzen Mobile Nitro 5 notebook. So I would like to invite you and everybody to see a video.
All right.
Nitro 5 notebook, okay. Dave, do it now. Just getting a bunch of advertisements. Is that really a mosquito? Oh, let's see. Okay. CD. Never heard of this David Lee. Yeah, he's actually kind of a YouTuber. And I think we're having it. Let me turn this down. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of intermission now. So we got high core count processors, hopefully, that they mentioned.
That
These are
looks
nice.
great, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Exciting, right?
Very exciting, very exciting.
Yeah. You know why I stopped this page?
Tell me why you stopped on this page.
Okay, because normally here means who sponsor. But I want to mention two keywords here. There are 2 lines here. For almost every competitor, there's just 1 line.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Lisa, maybe you don't know, but people here and also all the OEM partners understand one very good thing, which is a strong advantage, is that you have both CPU and GPU.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We agree.
You know your competitors? Your famous GPU competitors don't have CPU. Your famous CPU competitors don't have GPU.
Yeah. I think that's what the rumors are saying.
But
that's what the rumors are saying. But I think Intel something.
So I really want to represent Acer's sincere thanks to AMD because you have both solutions.
I made a video on that.
Actually, the synergy, 1 + 1 is larger than 2.
Thank you.
Not just for designers like Acer, but for all the people using AMD's structure. They really enjoy it. This is something I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And other than gaming, sorry, I'll new transition. Gaming is something I have already emphasized. We have a Predator, we have a Nitro. Predator is our hardcore gaming. Nitro is our main casual gaming. And with AMD's help, we both have a notebook and desktop form factor within the Predator Nitro family. In addition to that, we also have the display. Acer, the first one to provide a FreeSync to the world. And by far, we still have the widest product portfolio for the FreeSync in the world. So all this, thanks to AMD.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
AMD love gamers, but AMD not just love gamers, because there are other people in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we have a more product line actually equipped with the AMD technology, like our education, that's a Travel Mate series, American series, our Chromebook, and also our C&Light series, and our famous Aspire, which actually we are shipped 10 million every year. And AMD represents a significant in that portion. Also want to thank Lisa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pre-built and it was not
And you know, in Acer, we always talking about the last presentation of the statement we put in our last folio is, what do you know? The best?
The best is yet to come.
Yeah, the best is yet to come. And taking the opportunity, I'm going to introduce everybody that we will be very soon. We'll follow Lisa's sister's instruction about when we're going to launch.
It's a secret.
I know, so
for the next 30 minutes, it's a secret.
Okay,
for the next 30 minutes, it's a secret.
Okay, we're gonna have our desktop Predator and Nitro equipped with the 3rd generation Ryzen desktop processor,
so we got a release
and also
date.
the Navi.
Hold up, I don't think you guys know how serious it is. For the next 30 minutes, we get a release date. That means we're getting very specifics.
First, AMD plus AMD, 7nm plus 7nm. And, can I say my teeth? 3rd generation desktop processor plus Navi. And most important, it is A plus A. The second A means Acer.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for your partnership.
We only got 30 more minutes. Well, looks like we're running late.
All
like
right,
the stream's running late.
fantastic. Look, it's wonderful to hear from our partners. They are truly, truly special. But it's time to get back to our products. And so I'm extremely, extremely excited for this next part of our presentation.
I am too. Please be Ryzen. I think I see 2 chiplets. I think I see 2 chiplets. I think I just saw 2 chiplets. 1, 2, 3. I see 3. I see 3 chiplets. There we go, boys. 3 chiplets. I saw 3 triplets. That was 3. I'm positive. That was 3 triplets. 1. I saw 3. I saw 3, boys. I saw 3. You know what that means? Heck yeah!
Are you really ready?
Yes, very ready.
I am so excited today to talk to you about our 3rd generation of our AMD Ryzen.
Okay.
It is truly an incredible product for us.
We're getting the specs announced.
As much as we loved the first generation of Ryzen. We absolutely love first gen Ryzen. Did you guys love first gen Ryzen?
I got that right here.
And by the way, we loved second gen Ryzen too. But frankly, our company is an engineering company, and we were not satisfied. Our engineering team wanted to do more. We wanted to push the envelope
Are you ready,
further.
kids?
We had
It's Ryzen
so
Day,
much
boys.
ambition for the desktop and what you can do on the desktop. So today, we are ready to share with you the third generation Ryzen processor family. So let me start with a little bit about what you know.
You only see one chiplet.
You know third generation Ryzen is based on 7 nanometer Zen 2
I
cores.
think after this is what we don't know.
This is part of our Zen processor family.
You ready?
And
Yeah.
it's the third incarnation of our Zen processor family. You also know that it's an AM4 socket. And that's important because we wanted our enthusiast fans to have the continuity of AM4.
How's
and
Ryzen?
it's also
Yes.
the world's first PCIe Gen 4 platform.
Which is what we already know.
And you're going to see that in action today as well. So now let me tell you some things you may not know.
Oh crap!
Let's start first with the core.
Oh crap!
The core truly is the engine of our third gen Ryzen. And Zen 2 is an incredible core. When you take a look at some of the features, we doubled the floating point. And why is that important? Doubling the floating point in PC applications means you have faster performance in creative workloads for all of those content creators who want to do more.
I feel bad for those
We
people
also
sitting in there though.
doubled the cache size.
They can't go pee without.
Why did we double the cache
everyone
size?
seeing.
Because access to memory is so important. And we believed that if you reduce the memory latencies, you get much, much better performance, particularly in games and how gaming performance works. And then the most important piece of Zen 2 is the IPC, or the instructions per clock. IPC, you work incredibly hard for every single percentage of performance. And when we started Zen 2, our engineers told me, Lisa, I think we might get 8 to 10% IPC. Zen was a great core. Zen is a great core. We think 8 to 10% is reasonable. But my engineers are amazing, and they always surprise me and us. And so today, I'm happy to share with you that Zen 2 in the PC workloads actually achieves 15% IPC uplift. 15%, every percent counts. And the reason it counts is because IPC lifts all boats. All applications improve with IPC, whether you're talking about gaming or heavily threaded applications and so on and so forth. So we're really, really happy with how Zen 2 has come about. But I'm sure you guys want to know what the product can do. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, so let's start with the very first third gen Ryzen product. It's the Ryzen 7 3700X.
Uh-oh.
The 3700X is the world's first 7 nanometer desktop CPU. It has 8 cores, 16 threads.
This is not good.
4.4 gigahertz boost frequency, 36 megabytes of total cache.
This isn't good.
And all in an amazing 65 watts of TDP.
This is not good. This is 3700X and only the same amount of cores.
65 watts for 8 cores and 16 threads. That's the power of 7 nanometer technology. If you take a look at some of the performance characteristics, well, the second gen Ryzen is a great set of products, but what we're seeing with the 3700X is
not looking good, guys.
Double-digit performance in both single-threaded and multi-threaded workloads.
Because we were expecting the 3600 to be 8 cores.
So more performance,
so 16
lower
threads.
power, third-gen capability.
Yeah, 3700X is not 12 core.
You probably want to see the third gen in action. So Robert, come on out and help me demonstrate 3700X.
I can do that. Hey.
All right, Robert, what are we going to show?
So we've got Cinebench R20 running, and I was thinking back to my time as a reviewer, looking at AMD's K7 and K8 architectures, a long time ago. And we've used Cinebench for over 15 years to reliably and quickly test the performance of a processor. And now we're on Cinebench R20, which came out just last month. And what you'll see on your right is the Ryzen 7 3700X versus on the left, the Core i7 9700K. And as we churn through this realistic, ray-traced scene, you may notice that the Ryzen 7 3700X is quite a bit faster. In fact, it's about 1/3 faster than the competing part. And that's really a testament to the compute performance of Zen 2 and the density that the 7-nanometer Zen 2 architecture brings to a chip.
Yeah, we want an equal Ryzen 5, yeah.
And it's just a monster performance. And I think if
It looks
content
like
creators
Zen 2
really
is going
want
to be
something special,
another
that's
Vega.
just 65 watts. This is a beautiful.
Reality is often disappointing, yeah.
And our competitor is still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just let that tick through.
Are we done?
Almost there.
Almost.
Almost. Okay.
It takes a little while.
All right, there we
All
go.
right.
All right.
They were on the verge
Thank
of
you so much.
greatness. They were
Thank you,
this
thank
close.
you, thank you. So look, you get an idea of how much capability you have. Again, against our competitor, what we see is single-threaded performance,
Really
about
disappointed.
equal, and 28% more multi-threaded performance, all at 65 watts with lower power.
Yeah, why do they bench against an 8
So
core
we
that has
love
no hyperthreading?
3700X,
Yeah.
but you know we love processors in general. So let me introduce you to the next member of the Ryzen 7 family, the Ryzen 7 3800X.
Uh-oh.
The 3800X is now the 8-core device for the enthusiast gamer. The boost clock goes up to 4.5 gigahertz, 36 megabytes of total cache, and you see this is now at 105 watts. And when we think about the 3800X, we really think about it as the 8-core performance leader.
Not
so
good.
Take a look at the improvements. Ryzen was always an incredible processor, but when you look at the gaming improvements that we've been able to get with 3rd-gen Ryzen, you can just look generationally. These are some of the most popular esports titles, things like League of Legends,
8 cores, still
Dota,
8 cores, guys. This is
PUBG.
not looking
and
good.
you can see
This
tremendous
is not looking
double-digit
good.
performance improvement, because we really believe gaming performance is critical, and we designed the 3800X for gaming performance. So with that, let me invite Robert out again to show you what 3800X does.
Okay, so this time we have the Core i9 9900K on the left versus our beautiful Ryzen 7 3800X. Both of them 8 cores, 16 threads. And the great thing about it is this beautiful PUBG demo that we built and recorded to reliably test the performance of this game. This is a tough game to benchmark, but we've done it. And what you'll see is that both processors are about the same. And in fact, that's ideal. I know as a gamer that I want a processor that gives so much performance to the GPU that it's out of the way. I don't even have to worry about the fact that my GPU is being bottlenecked by the processor.
Yeah, you just gave something that we already have.
So the Ryzen 7 37 nanometer, it's the only choice.
Fantastic. All right. Now, what we said about our solution is it's not an RX 5700 series with X570 motherboard and with a tremendous amount of I/O capability using PCI Express Gen 4. So this is actually the world's first PCI Express Gen 4 ready gaming PC and demo. So Robert, let's show our crowd.
Absolutely. So we built 2 systems. On your left, a PCI Gen 3 system. On your right, games in the future.
Fantastic. Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So when you take a look at the new Ryzen 7 family, 3rd gen, this is what your takeaway should be. When you look at Ryzen 3700X or 3800X, in single-threaded, we are at or better than the competition. In multi-threaded, we are significantly better than the competition. And this is the power of Zen 2 the power of our chiplet architecture, and the power of bringing that all together in the ecosystem. So that's Ryzen 7. We also have a broad ecosystem ready for our 3rd gen Ryzen. And when you look at this, I really want to thank our partners. Our partners have really brought forward over 56 new motherboards, X570s, at launch. So thank you for that.
It's not what we expected. Disappointing.
And we have 100+ motherboards that are already Ryzen ready for 3rd generation. So that's our commitment to the AM4 platform. And so all of you will have access to that broad ecosystem.
Yeah, not good.
Now, I do have one more thing for you this morning. Do I have one more thing?
Please be something to get this thing out of the...
Everybody has been wondering, is AMD going to bring more than 8 cores to the 3rd gen Ryzen desktop processor family?
Please.
And today, I'm very happy to say the answer is absolutely yes.
My goodness.
AMD is pushing gaming beyond 8 cores, and today I am so proud to introduce the new AMD Ryzen 9 family.
So it wasn't a sham. We actually, thank goodness.
So, for the very first time,
that was close.
Take a look at
There's the
AMD
chiplets.
Ryzen 9. Is this beautiful or what?
There we go. Thank goodness, boys. Thank goodness.
When I showed this at CES, many on the internet wondered, because I had 1 core chiplet, whether we had room for the 2nd core chiplet. And the answer is we absolutely have room, and this enables us to bring Ryzen 9 to the market.
No, don't freak me out like that. That was playing me, man.
So, I love silicon. But I also love products and showing products off. So let me talk about Ryzen 9. The Ryzen 9 3900X is the absolutely first mainstream desktop processor with 12 cores and 24 threads. And what you see that's so special here is this is the no compromise product. We have 4.6 gigahertz boost, 70 megabytes of total cache, and it's all in 105 watts.
Wow. It's pretty good.
And when we say no compromise, we mean that it is a phenomenal multi-threaded CPU, but it's a phenomenal gaming CPU as well. So with that, let me invite Robert back to show off the performance of our 3900X. Robert?
All right. For my last and final trick,
I'm
going to take socket AM4, AMD socket AM4 against Intel's HEDT socket. This is a $1,200 processor on the left versus the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X on your right. And we're running Blender, which is trusted by many content creators to evaluate 3D rendering performance. And it's just a really great content creation tool. And what you see from every box is a processing thread. And as we come to the finish, the difference is clear.
It's not looking good,
We finished in about 32 seconds versus the competitor's 38 seconds. And that's about an 18% performance improvement for AMD. And we're going core to core, 12 versus 12, which means Zen 2 is simply faster.
Fantastic!
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay. I want to see that 16 core.
Can I say we love to win? Take a look at what we're doing with the Ryzen 9 3900X.
I don't know the CPU price.
We have double-digit improvement in single-thread performance, significant improvement in multi-thread performance.
It doesn't leave much room for another processor.
And take a look at the power. Our competition is at 165 watts, and we are at 105 watts.
Yeah.
Does that look great or what? So I know it all looks great, but I know now you're wondering,
come on,
how much does this cost? When am I going to be able to get 3rd gen Ryzen?
Well, someone's
so
question's
now,
gonna answer.
let's go there. At AMD, we believe in bringing the best technology to our fans and to our ecosystem. And that's the way we think about it. 3rd gen Ryzen is amazing. When you look at the 3700X, when you look at more performance, lower power,
There's no lower end
all
stuff?
of that versus our competition, what we believe is the price point for an entry-level 8-core device should be $329.
That's not what we were expecting.
And when you move
99?
up to the 3800X, the ultimate 8-core 16-thread device for gamers and content
Better not
creators,
be $500.
incredible
Please no $500.
performance, both single and multi-threaded. We also believe, again, we want as many people to have this as possible. So this will retail for $399.
Please top end be $500.
And finally, the Ryzen 9 family. We love this guy. We love this guy because we love that we can bring something to the market that nobody has ever done before. In 12 cores, 24 threads, you saw, Robert, we compared against our competition whose device is more than $1,100. But we believe that we want as many people as possible to have the Ryzen 9 3900X. So when this goes on sale, it will retail for $499.
Okay, I called it.
That's half the price. That's half the price of our competition.
Yeah, no more
with
9,900K.
much more performance. So now you want to know when you can get this all. And when you put all this together, what you see is the AM4 platform has been amazing. Just take a look at what we have done over the last 2 years. When we started the 1st gen Ryzen,
Yeah, Ryzen 9 family
we thought
sounds like
it was amazing. But
more than
in
one.
just a little over 2 years, we have brought the performance at the $499 price point up 32, double in multi-threaded performance, and increased the core count from 8 to 12 cores. At AMD, we call that innovation, and I hope you see this is what technology leadership is all about. So now you want to know when you can get 3rd generation Ryzen? I am very, very proud to tell you that all of these processors go on shelf on July 7th.
Oh, so someone was right.
First 7-nanometer desktop CPU on 7/7 for all of you. So with that, let me bring our Computex keynote to a close and say, first of all, we are so honored to be here, and I want to thank Tytra and TCA again for the opportunity for us to be at the opening keynote. It has been an incredible day. It's never been a better time to be in the high-performance computing world, and we are so appreciative of the support of all of our fans and all of our ecosystem partners. So to close the show, I want to invite our ecosystem partners to the stage so that we can take a picture together. Please join me.
So by the way, if any of y'all just happen to be interested in me building your computer, let me know.
Thank you.
Okay, so guys, someone's bringing their computer up there.
Thank you. Thank you, Walter. Thank you.
Yeah, if y'all need
Thank you.
come on guys, if you need me to build your computer, let me know. Door TV. Yeah. Yeah, they have no competition from Intel, so they well, that's it. That is it, guys. So, I just want to say that everybody that watched this this was kind of a disappointment. I want to say that everybody that watched this, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for spending this this evening with me, at least my time. And you know, for the people that I'll never see again, that will never watch my videos again, hopefully someday you'll see me on your watch time page. But thank you for everyone from the bottom of my heart, even if I don't see you again, for spending your time with me today. But yeah, and hopefully for those people I'll never see again, have a wonderful life, and hopefully, I don't know what I say after that. Have a good time. And for the people that would like to join me on, when I get this, well, not UFD Tech, sorry, but when I get this hands on this processor, when I review and benchmark it, you could consider subscribing, and that's what I'll be doing there. But yeah, and for all of you guys, if you're interested, subscribe. If everybody here subscribed, that'd be quite closer to 5K, and that'd be awesome. And I'm at one more step on my way. And if that's not you, then just thank you for joining me. So let's take a quick moment after this to kind of have a after stream kind of reaction. So first off, I'll let you all kind of talk. Yeah, UFD Tech copied my idea, so I'm a little disappointed. But let's see what we can do here. So I've got put this on full screen. Okay, so pretty much, and I'm going to put this, I apologize for the quality. So what do we want to talk about? So I'm probably going to give this about 30 minutes or so, or maybe a couple minutes to talk. But for everybody that's subscribing, I should probably put the subscriber count up there too. But for everyone that's subscribing, I really appreciate it. But let's just have like an after stream kind of conversation about what we really wanted. So so first off, I find it weird that the 16 core thing was not announced, because we didn't get any low end stuff like the 6 core, 6 core, 4 core, and we didn't get a 16 core. So I have a feeling that may be announced later on. Would the extra IPC be worth it? I don't personally think so. I think that we may end up being slightly disadvantaged there as well. Got messed up. Thank you everybody that subscribed, and if not, have a wonderful time. Subscribed months ago. Max Payne, I've seen you around. Clock speed failed. Cores failed. Price failed. But I expected this. Not this bad, but well. Do you think there'll be more low end stuff? Definitely. They have to sell to that. It doesn't make any sense. Man, the core increase for all the Ryzen family sounded so believable. Yeah, it was disappointing. I was expecting the higher end stuff. They need to get rid of the high end Threadripper. I would agree. I think that the 16 core stuff may come at the end, because I definitely would say that 16 core has to come, because rather than if you have 12 cores, clearly you have 8 cores on one and 4 cores on the other. There clearly can be both 8 cores. I definitely would say the Ryzen 3000, I can't even say it anymore. Ryzen 16 core processor will come out at some point in time, if not this generation, then next generation. But as someone mentioned earlier, I definitely think that we'll see something along the lines of a they don't want to hit themselves, so they want to probably wait a little bit before they release. Will there be any more conferences or only at E3? I don't think they're going to announce anything Ryzen related at E3. I think it's going to be mostly graphics cards. Yeah, I would say wait till E3. Why are you disappointed? 12 cores are sufficient. I would agree. Currently, it's sufficient, but for people like me that don't want to, buy a 12 core processor and then all of a sudden have to, lost out on upgrading the best. Yeah, honestly, I gotta say that's a good deal, by the way. But if you guys are interested in building a 2900X or 3900X PC, let me know. I build computers. So if you want that, I got some buddies that I'm building computers for as well. So I'll actually hopefully get a hands-on with the 2900X whenever it comes out. So if you're interested in that, definitely just consider subscribing. Thank you for the last couple people that subscribed. Need to beat Intel in games to make sense. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. You have a lot of hard drives in your PC. Currently in my PC, I have just a few. I actually unplugged a bunch. Cool. Yeah. 16 cores, 32 threads would kill until streaming builds. Zen 2 is basically water-cooled stuff, guys. Just saw processors with 0 compromises anymore, even 1% better IPC than Intel. I would agree. I mean, it's good. You look at the release, it's good. It did a good job with competing on par with Intel. I guess the point is everyone was hyped up for a 16-core processor. I mean, had money set aside so I could upgrade. I mean, I'm excited, but there again, I'm also kind of disappointed that, it wasn't lived up to exactly what we expected. But I just got to say, thank you all for, joining in with me today. This was a really fun experience sitting here and talking and, you know, meeting y'all. And as I said, for those people that I'll never see again, have a wonderful time. And if you want to check out all my other Ryzen related or tech computer stuff, I'm a small channel, hopefully trying to get somewhere. And consider subscribing to help me out with that. What can we expect from Intel at Computex? I don't think we'll have too much. I don't think Intel may announce something, but I don't think they're going to announce full-end stuff. I mean, from what the rumors have said. Internet hype is the worst. I would agree. Ryzen 2 kills the 400 core i7. That's great. It definitely lowers prices. I guess we were just expecting like a 8-core $99 processor, which obviously is kind of outlandish, but 100 more gigahertz for 40 more watts. Yeah, nope. Will you watch the other Computex stuff? Honestly, I'm kind of off to the bed. I'm going to the pool tomorrow. I've been working on my beach body all freaking last year, so I'm going to go to the pool. Into a walk-in lube, they can't take much more. But yeah, so I'm going to say this is by far my biggest stream that I've ever had in my life. Even with 10K followers on Twitch and multiple things that happened on Twitch, this is by far the highlight so far of YouTube. So thank you very much for everyone that tuned in and made it a reality. They spread by NVIDIA Intel overhype AMD conference and make people disappointed. That's possibly true. If y'all are interested, I have a Discord server in the description as well. If you want to hop on there, you can talk with me more one-on-one. We can sit in a voice chat. So if you're interested, definitely consider hopping on there. And if not, then of course, you know, is YouTube streaming better than Twitch? It's different. It's just different. So for 100 some viewers, having like, you know, 400 viewers at a time was absolutely insane. But yeah, thank you everybody from the bottom of my heart. You guys really made my day. Bye Jay, see you next time. You got my sub. Yeah, so subscribe if you're interested. If not, you know, have a wonderful time. I'm off to bed, but for everyone that got me up almost 100 subscribers, I've had a following on both Twitch. We can have like a Q&A real quick too if you guys want. But for Twitch, I had I think 7K, and here I only have what 4.5. Yeah, 4.5K. It's definitely my personal opinion. I like YouTube a little bit better because you kind of have the option for both. Twitch isn't really much choice. Posted a pic of Ryzen 9 CPU on Reddit. We gotta go to sleep, guys. Work day tomorrow. Yeah, for me, I've got off because of Memorial Day. Rest in peace, everybody, all the veterans, and all the people that lost their life in service. What about RAM compatibility? We didn't get really anything on that. You remind me of Pews with the potato cam and Jacksepticeye's wooden shed. To be fair, I have better cameras, but I'm kind of lazy to get them out, so we're stuck with low quality. Yeah, RAM will just need to be downloaded. But yeah, so thank you for, you know, the group of people. Some people are joining the Discord server, so thank you all for that too. It's the Jay's Tech Vault one. But yeah, thank you for all the people that joined. But yeah, so a couple shout outs of today's stream. Lunar Apex, seen you chatting a lot. Thank you for contributing. Super Do. Have a wonderful day. Max Payne, thanks for being a subscriber before this and tune in here. And let's see. Who else? Who's the guy? Tom Brown, thank you also for joining in here. You guys are absolutely amazing. So, yeah, consider checking out my latest couple videos. If not, as I said, see you later. Jay's MD filter. You don't see much increase from showing higher latency. So if you all want to have Q&A, we can chill out until the end or whatever. But I think overexposed video, yeah. Yeah, but thank you everybody. Yeah, stream. Yeah, bye everyone. I actually gotta get working on my custom PC case project. That's probably what I'll work on tomorrow. I have to make a video for tomorrow. We'll just post this. But yeah, it's been an awesome stream, guys, and with 100 of you guys still watching, no, absolutely crazy. So thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, I just gotta say, yeah, I'm completely blown away. 100 some likes, multiple thousands of views. You know, just absolutely amazing, guys. So I'm gonna have to call it quits. As much as I like the 100-some viewers, and as much as I have such a great experience, join the sub club if you haven't. And if you're not interested in tech, computers, Ryzen, anything that I've talked about for like the last couple months, on the hype train, of course, then consider that a bit. Yeah, I'm disappointed too. But yeah, subscribe if you're interested. If you want to see some more streams, computer build stuff, Ryzen 2900 stuff coming up soon. I will get that hopefully whenever it comes out. I got a friend that's buying that so he can build his computer with it. So if you're into that, definitely consider subscribing or just waiting around for that. And if not, you can check out some of the great stuff they've done. Thought the Ryzen 300X would be at a 9.9. Yeah, I did too. But thank you for people who subscribed, and Jeff Hopper, all these people. It actually shows me all this. But yeah, Kyle, Hopper, CGA, thank you everybody. Honestly, just, from the bottom of my heart, somebody that's fooled around with YouTube for the, somebody that's been fooling around with YouTube for a couple years. It's nice to see a stream that is kind of really representative of, just get the 12 core, yeah. I mean, just for someone that's been chilling around and doing YouTube, to see so many people enjoy the same things I did, I really, bottom of my heart, really enjoyed it. But yeah, just absolutely great to see you all, and I'm disappointed because like this whole group of people, not all of them are gonna be here again. They're not gonna stick around. But I think we might do something for, what is it? Let's see, is there any other streams going on? Computex 2019. Good morning. I'm off to bed. Whatever time it is. Yeah, but I think they're all wrapping up. It's funny how everyone steals the idea after I start it up. Oh well. But yeah, thanks everybody. 5 3rd gen will have 6 cores and 12 threads. Yep. Yeah. Nastum Tabs hardware. Yeah. Oh well, but thank you all for 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for, I don't know, however many views this thing has. How many? Let's find out. Almost 3,000 views on this sucker. Yeah, absolutely amazing, guys. So I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. Yeah. I gotta go to bed, but yeah. So for all those people that I'll never see again, thank you very much for spending your evening with me, or whatever time it is for you. And I hope, since I'll never see you again, hope you have a wonderful life. See you sometime, maybe you change your mind. And for those people that have considered subscribing, I've got a custom computer case up, Ryzen 2900X, and some more of these kind of things, and hopefully CES next year. That's the goal. Maybe if I can get enough money and ad revenue off of stuff, I'll go there too. Heck, why not? Who needs ad revenue? I'll pay for it myself, just because why not? But from my bottom of my heart, guys, thank you all very, very much for tuning in with me today. Have a wonderful day, and to everybody, don't be upset. We still got something cool. We still got more than 8 cores, even if the price isn't really on point. But thank you, everybody, for all you guys sitting in your chair and watch this with me. But thank you all, and hope to see you around. That I'll have to call quits, guys. So, see y'all. Goodbye.